Hey guys, what's up? Today is Friday, April 3rd. On my Instagram, I did a poll and I asked what kind of video you guys wanted to see. And you said how I'm maintaining my physical health during the quarantine and everything that's going on. So as most of you know, my health is not very good. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, I have POTS, I have PVCs, I have anxiety-induced syncope, all my joints dislocate. I've got like a whole lot that goes on. I have like heat episodes where I faint and stuff. It's just, yeah. So, over this quarantine, I'm actually doing better physically. I'm really fortunate. I'm in a good place right now, physically. I still am in a lot of pain every day, but I've been doing my physical therapy every day, like militantly doing it every single day, because I found out that I'm not going to get the surgeries that I need unless I get a full Ehlers-Danlos diagnosis, and that could take over a year because the clinic is backed up for literally over a year. They sent me a letter. They're like, hey, we'll get back to you in like a year. And I was like, that helps. And the other clinic in North Carolina is for peds, and I am 19, so I can't go, which sucks, but they're probably backed up too. So yeah, I will not be getting, and those are the shoulder surgeries to stop my shoulders from dislocating all the time. One of my orthopedists was talking about relocating it and then using cadaver tendons and collagen to like wrap it in place and like keep it there so it doesn't keep popping out. But she says the other surgeon says that there's a small chance that she'll do it, probably not. Because she thinks that it will just stretch back out too fast like my other surgery did. But I'm hoping that she might change her mind and do it, because there's not really a whole lot of options. And I take notes for school and my shoulder will pop in and out every time I'm writing. And I like change to like, I change the lines. Like I finish a line and I go down and it pops out and I have to pop it back in. And then it'll sublux like literally all the time while I'm writing. This one does less because I use it less, but it still does sublux a lot. And so I just kind of realized that I was going to be in pain and I kind of have to do this on my own. So I'm doing my physical therapy a lot more. I'm really trying with it. Same with for my hips. I had one orthopedist talk about how I had hip dysplasia, and then I think it's called a PAO is the surgery that they would do, and it's where they take so like your pelvis, they'll take a piece of bone off and like pretend this is like the hip socket. So mine's like this, it's not really fully in so it can pop out and stuff. They're gonna take a piece of bone and attach it here so that it's like secure in, and so that it can't get out. I don't really know how to explain it very well. I believe it's called a PAO if you want to look it up. I don't know what the real words are because he just briefly told me about it and referred me to a different specialist who I have not been able to see due to the COVID stuff going on. So I've been working on hip strengthening and just like all that stuff. So I'll probably do a video of my physical therapy routine if anyone wants it. I don't know if you guys would want that or not. I've been going to physical therapy for 6 years, so if you ever need physical therapy for anything and you don't really know what to do, you can DM me or whatever, and I'll be like, okay, here are like 27 exercises that I learned in 2016 or whatever. What else? I've been walking. So a lot of you know because of my Instagram posts that I was having to rely a lot on my wheelchair and my rollator, which is like my walker. And the rollator mainly was for my shoulders because I can't hold a backpack without them dislocating more and causing more damage. So I had that rollator, which is like a walker, but it has 3 wheels and like a basket. And you just kind of like push it along and all your stuff's in the basket so it's not on your shoulders. So that wasn't really for like my walking. I mean, it did give me stability, but its main purpose was to get the stuff off my shoulders. And then I had the wheelchair for when I dislocated my hip and I can't get it back in. Or if I'm going to do a whole lot more walking than I'm used to and I know I'm going to be in a lot of pain, I'll use my wheelchair. And And when I was like still in college, the furthest I would walk was to go to class, and I'd be in a lot of pain. And so now with all this extra time with the quarantine, I've been going on walks every day. I walk my dogs with my mom. Sometimes we do it twice if my dad wants to go after work. So I've been walking. We've slowly built up. We're at 2 miles right now. And I walk for about an hour, and it's still painful. I still wear my back brace sometimes. But I'm getting better, and I'm building up endurance, which is what I need because I want to do so many things that I can't do right now because I can't walk for very long, but I'm practicing, getting better. What else? Back brace. So I got a new back brace. My old one, my pain specialist looked at my back brace, my old one, and she goes, "This is terrible. I just need you to get a new one." So I got a new one. You can actually get it on Amazon if you need a good back brace, if you have arthritis in your back or spina bifida. It's called King of Kings, and it's like a cinch one. So like it has like a corset, and you put it, hold on. So like, I'm literally demonstrating this right now. Okay, like my PJs. So you put it on and it goes around here, and you can pull these strings, it'll cinch it in the back to make it tighter. And then you just like stick it to the front, and it stabilizes your core and then your spine. It keeps it like compressed. Yeah. That was my cool demonstration. I should have brought it up here, but it's all the way downstairs, and that's far. What else? I take gabapentin as my pain med. I'm at 600 milligrams, which is kind of maxed, so it doesn't help a whole lot, but it helps a little bit, so I do that. I have Tylenol. Tylenol doesn't do anything. Tylenol, I guess, because I'm not supposed to take NSAIDs because of my my EOE, my GI problem. So like ibuprofen and Advil and all that stuff I can't take. And like Excedrin for my migraines, can't take that either. It has to be Tylenol or acetaminophen. Acetaminophen? I don't know. Yeah, so with migraines, I think I literally mention this every single time I do a video, but I got approved for Botox, which I'm pretty excited for. You might have seen like commercials or whatever. I've been seeing commercials a lot for those. So I'm getting Botox, and I'm really hoping that'll help because I've tried so many medications, and like, I don't really like my neurologist right now, but he got me Botox, so I'm gonna not be mad at him anymore. But like, there was like a whole thing. I might honestly talk about it. I might do a whole thing on migraines because I'm gonna try the Botox, and then I'll talk about that too. I'll probably do that. If you guys are interested, let me know. I don't know why I'm like this. Anyways, ice packs, heating packs. I'm getting KT tape in the mail. I used to use that stuff like crazy because it helps me. And I literally lost it all in the move back from college, so I've been without it. But I KT tape my knees because they are unstable. I have something called patellofemoral pain syndrome, so basically my kneecap kind of just like rubs against the other bones and stuff, and it's just painful. So the KT tape holds it in place so that it's not moving around. I also have Osgood-Schlatters. Don't know how to say that. It's like when you have like the extra cartilage build up in your knee and stuff, and so that's painful as well. So taping for that. I have taped for my shoulders in the past, but since they've gotten worse, I haven't wanted to do it myself. Like, I don't want to do a tape job that I used to do for something, but now it's a lot worse, so that doesn't do anything for me. I'm trying to find a physical therapist here in Raleigh because I'm going to be here in Raleigh for a while, and no one is taking patients because of COVID. So I'm kind of on my own with this. I think that's really it. I've been going on walks. Oh, I've been practicing standing because I'm really bad at standing. I get really tired and like dizzy and stuff, and it hurts my back and everything. So I've been practicing on standing. Yeah, standing, walking, physical therapy. That's about all I've been doing. I got my ice packs. I've messaged my pain specialist. I was like, hey, because she had spoken to me about maybe spinal injections or spinal block. And I had to get this MRI, and it took like forever, and there was like this whole thing about it. But I just messaged her through the patient portal, and I was like, hey, like, are you still seeing people? Because I would really like these spinal injections. And I just got a message back asking if I wanted to talk to the doctor that actually would be performing the injections, and I was like, yes. So I will hopefully get those sometime soon, but I don't know if they do them now because of the outbreak, or so I'll probably have to wait until probably the summer, I would say. I don't really know, honestly, because they were back and forth between spinal injections and the spinal block, because I have had injections multiple times, and they've helped for like a little while, but then it goes away real fast. So don't really know about that. We have to decide based on the MRI results and the x-ray, and then consult with the doctor that's actually gonna do it. So that'll be a thing. I'll keep you guys updated on that and like all the other health stuff. I hope any of this was helpful. Maybe if you have like, I don't know, if you don't have any ideas of what to do and you want to move, but you don't want to do like an exercise routine, honestly, just like standing more helps me a lot, because it's something I need to work on for my like physical body. And just like even just walking around the house is good for me. I'm like saying all this stuff that I do, not saying you have to do any of it, but yeah, I hope any of this might have been helpful, or at least slightly entertaining. I don't really know. Maybe interesting, could be. We don't really know. Yeah, so that's it for this one. I will probably put up another poll on my Instagram and see what kind of video you guys want next. Let me know if you want to know more about that back brace. I can leave it a link in the description box. That's about it. So I will see you guys later. Bye.